The January transfer window officially opened for business last week, and Celtic could dip into the market to bolster their squad before next month's deadline. Despite the window only having been open for 6 days so far, plenty of players have already been linked with moves to Parkhead and out of the club. Out of favor central midfielder Odin Kyogo home is reportedly closing in on a move to MLS side LAFC, whilst Dinamo Zagreb are interested in signing Greg Taylor on a permanent deal, as his current contract at the club is due to expire at the end of the season. In terms of incoming deals, Celtic are reportedly working on a transfer to bring Scotland international Kieran Tierney back to Glasgow from Arsenal, whilst they are also interested in Sarpsborg wingers Sandro or Jay Cedar. Chelsea central midfielder Kieran Dewsbury Hall, who worked with Brendan Rodgers at Leicester City, has also been linked with a move to Scotland. One position that may be of interest to the Hoops in this window, however, is center forward because Kyogo Furuhashi and Adam Ida have both struggled at times this season. Celtic's striker woes. Neither of the club's two senior striker options have really put down a marker and shown that they are the reliable, lethal number 9 to be the star man for Celtic. Kyogo has started more Scottish Premiership matches, 13, than Ida, 7, but his return in front of goal has been far from impressive this season, despite 2 goals against St. Johnstone recently. Ida has scored 5 goals and missed 8 big chances in 17 appearances in the division so far this term, and has only managed 1 goal and 0 assists in his last 11 outings for the club in all competitions. Kyogo has been given more opportunities to shine with his 13 league starts, but the Ireland international has not done enough, particularly in the last 11 matches, to show that he deserves more game time. Unfortunately, however, the Japanese forward has failed to deliver consistent quality at the top end of the pitch in the Premiership with his performances. As you can see in the table above, Kyogo has been incredibly wasteful with the high-quality chances that have been created for him and has failed to create a single big chance for his teammates. A return of 8 goals and 15 big chances missed shows that he has not made the most of the creativity of his teammates, and that Celtic could potentially benefit from bringing in another forward who can offer more quality than Kyogo and Ida in the final third. With this in mind, Rodgers could find a dream upgrade on the Japan international by revisiting his interest in one of the club's summer transfer targets. Celtic's interest in Polish star. In the summer transfer window, Celtic were pursuing a deal to sign LAFC attacking midfielder Mateusz Bogisz to come in and bolster the manager's options at the top end of the pitch. The Scottish Giants were reportedly in talks to strike a deal for the Polish star, who was valued at £8 million by the MLS outfit, and made a bid in an attempt to secure his signature. Unfortunately, however, that bid was not enough to get a deal over the line, and the window passed by without the Hoops being able to reach an agreement with LAFC. After the window, Bogisz admitted that he knew about Celtic's interest, but he was not prepared to comment further on it, as he was committed to seeing out the 2024 MLS campaign with LAFC. At the time of that interview in September, the Glasgow Times added that the Premiership champions could revisit their interest in the former Leeds United gem in January, as it is currently the off-season for MLS teams. With this in mind, the Hoop should go back in for the £8M rated forward because he has the potential to arrive at Parkhead as an upgrade on what they currently have at their disposal at the top end of the pitch. Why Celtic should sign Mateusz Bogisz. The Scottish Giants should swoop to bring the talented attacker to paradise for a multitude of reasons, and the first of those reasons is his age. At the age of 23, Celtic would be investing in a player who could either play for the club for the next 10 years and provide consistent quality on the pitch to contribute to trophies or perform well for a season or two before being sold for a huge profit after they develop during their time in Glasgow. Whereas Kyogo turns 30 this month, and there may not be much more development or potential for his value to increase for him to go through before the end of his Hoops career. Bogisz has played in a variety of roles throughout his time in the MLS, on the right wing, as an attacking midfielder, as a center forward, and as a central midfielder, but it is the number 9 position where Celtic could get the best out of him. As aforementioned, Rodgers' current strikers have struggled in front of goal this season, and the LAFC Stars form in the MLS in 2024 suggests that he has the potential to come in as an upgrade on Kyogo as a finisher. As you can see in the table above, Bogisz was a lethal finisher in the MLS last year, only missing 5 big chances in 36 matches on his way to 16 goals. His 16 strikes came from an XG of just 9.20. Meanwhile, Kyogo has scored 8 times from 11.46 XG in the Premiership this season, which illustrates the gulf in finishing quality between the two. Bogish, who was once described as a dangerous player by journalist Greg Beecham, also created 9 big chances for his teammates in the MLS, which suggests that he could do more to bring others into the game than the Japanese forward is currently doing. Related 5 players who could leave Celtic this January. There could be a clear out at Parkhead this month. Overall, the Poland international's form for LAFC suggests that the potential is there for him to come in and be a dream upgrade on Kyogo, as a striker who has the ability to make the most of the big chances that Celtic consistently create.